This is about the day Claude Code deleted my non-production cluster. Just letting you know, it wasn't completely irresponsible. It was non-production. So I'm Michael Forrester. I've usually with the CNCF, talk a lot there, a bunch of certifications. I currently just started a job with Accenture, so pray for me. AI is magic. I am unstoppable. This is 2025, so I just want to make sure that we're clear. It's not now. So I had something I needed to get done, and I had a delivery and something in the kitchen, and I was like, hey, you know what, Claude, why don't you just step out the pipeline for a second, and you just do what you need to do, but don't violate any rules, right? Be cool. 30 seconds. Went to the door, got a delivery, stirred some stir fry. I was just gone for 30 seconds. First time I'd ever stepped out of my pipeline, by the way. And then I was like, cool, you know what? Look, it's good. Things are running. I'm happy. Look, the cluster's up. It was supposed to deploy an app, by the way. And I was like, looks good. You know what? Let me scroll to the top and see what it did. I'm just very curious. What did you do, Claude? And it was like, hey, I noticed some problems. And I'm like, what? What problems? You know, what did you clean up exactly? What are you talking about? I just need you to deploy an app. What do you mean you cleaned something up? This is me talking to myself, obviously. And then I'm like, wait, you did what? Why? Why did you do that? Why did you mess with certificates? Why were you touching etcd? Why were you in the cluster at all? What's a force override? Like, what are you doing? And then I got to the end, and then this is it. Anyone ever run this command? I had to look it up. By the way, it just wipes the etcd cluster. No snapshots, nothing, right? Wipes it. This was the crime. And I'm like, wait, why? Why did you? And then, by the way, while I'm sitting here having a tantrum, it's like, I got to compact. You've got to be kidding me. And I'm like, wait, you did what? And it's like, oh, you're absolutely right. This is the first thing it said, by the way. After the summary, it was like, no, you're right. And I was like, why did you ignore every directive? I have a Claude MT file, by the way, that's 100 lines long. And it's like, I don't know, I just did that. I just did whatever I wanted. Cool. Awesome. At this point, I'm like, okay, but then wait, I doubled down. You know what, why don't you go ahead and fix it? And then, by the way, it edits the net plan on all the boxes, removes the primary NIC from bridge, and then reboots all 9 Linux nodes. Guess what happened? None of them came back up. So it not only did the cluster, it bricked it. Now, at this point, just so you know, I'm in denial. Oh, Claude did this, Claude did that. It couldn't possibly be me, right? It's you, Claude. You're the problem. Now, let's just maybe take a moment to review. I YOLO'd. I left it alone. I kind of took it at face value, and the whole time, I'm just in denial. I'm like, Claude, this has got to be your fault, right? It's you, right? You're the problem. Now, here's the catch. When I had it step outside, there were 3 levels of hooks, by the way, 2 hooks and some guardrails that I had in place to prevent all this from happening. So I literally let it step outside of guardrails, such as having like commit hooks or merge hooks or deterministic stuff that would stop it from wrecking it. By the way, these would be client side, which could be gotten around, but 90% of it still gets caught, or it could be server side. The other thing I did is that I was running as an admin, right? Because that's what you do, right? You get a junior developer who started on day 1. You're like, here's full admin access. Go do your thing. I'm sure it will be fine, right? And that's what I did. And then last, which by the way is not the most efficient, but still should be part of your rubric, is that as of today, Claude Code has 26 hooks that you can trigger deterministic responses off of with a command prompt, right? Not a prompt, sorry, command, not a prompt. You can do a prompt also. But here's the core thing. Use deterministic controls to wrap around your probabilistic agent, because everyone talks about how like it's a junior developer, which is awesome, but you wouldn't give them full access to CI/CD, so why would we give it to an agent, by the way? Whether that's in your workflow, in your app, or an actual management agent. So, you know, if you give a 5-year-old a crayon and has it draw on the wall, that's you. If you give a puppy shoes and they chew on them, that's you. If you give your agent dangerously bypass permissions, this guy, right? So bottom line, if AI is a developer, give it a developer's guardrails, right? Sandbox it, you can trust it, you just need to verify everything. So that's the requirement. So there it is.
That was great. Thanks, Michael.